Good morning, coaches, and welcome to day 3 of the New Coach Basics group. My name's Nan, for those of you guys that don't know me, and I have been a coach since about August of 2014. Today I'm really excited to share with you guys how you make an event for a free group. Free groups can be, you can run an event for anything, anything from maybe a 30-day squat challenge to, you want to put an event out for maybe your next 30-day challenge or a 10-day challenge, whatever it may be. But today we're going to go ahead and we're going to focus on a 5-day free group. This is a great way for you to expand your market and really build your list. So I don't use these as a way to, in place of my invites for the week or for the month or whatever you may choose. But what this is a way mainly for me to build my list and to really reach out into the public and build new people that would not see my profile page, and reach out to those friends of my friends that maybe they're going to join my group. And then what happens is once they join your group, then their friends see that. One really important thing that we want to remember is when we make these events is we are going to make them public, and we really want to make sure that we do not have other coaches in our events, because what happens is if you join my free event or I join your free event, then we start building relationships with the same people. It happens and that's okay, but this is just a little bit of a way that we can prevent that. So I highly encourage you. It's really simple. It's pretty fun to do on your own. You can kind of start sharing your own tips and things along the way, some recipes. But really, it's just a really great way to get out there and put yourself out there, and really start forming these relationships. So again, these can be like a Fitbit group, maybe. This can be a clean eating group. It may be a squat challenge that you want to do. But the important thing is that we just keep these events public. So what we want to do, I'm going to do a screen share with you guys, so and kind of talk you guys through it. So what's going to happen is okay. Sorry, guys. Let me try this again and see. Okay, sorry about that. I think I had something that was, it didn't like, it was like public information or something that was pulled up there. So what we want to do, again, these events are separate from our groups, our private groups that we run in our challenge groups. So basically these events are a way just to expand that list and to get people. And from these events, you add these people into your group. So what you're going to want to do is on your home feed, you can go to the events tab here, and you can also find it under your personal, under your own profile, and you just click on this create event. And if you guys haven't yet, you definitely want to keep your profile as a public. So if you haven't done that yet, I highly encourage you to do that as a great way to reach out to people. And then what you're going to do is say, so here you want to change this right away. If you keep it as a private event, what happens is you will have to recreate your event to make it public, because unfortunately once you make it private, you can't switch it back. I know it's kind of a bummer, so just try and remember to do it right away. But create public event, and you right here would go ahead and you can add an event photo. So maybe, let's see, we will add this photo here. So we'll go ahead and we'll just add, all right. So we're going to go ahead Okay, that one's too big. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay, so I can't. I'm sorry, you guys. So that's how you would add it. You would go ahead and upload a photo from your pictures or whatever that you've created from Canva, from PicMonkey, maybe one that you guys have found on Google, or maybe one that you found on Pinterest, and make your little event photo here. Then you're going to name your event. So let's say I'm going to do a 5-day water challenge. So I'm going to name it here. And then, you know, I'm just going to put the comfort of your home. Okay. And so then I'm going to go ahead and I would set a date here. So I'm going to set it just for right now at, we'll just put 9 o'clock. And then I'm going to put, let's just make a brief description. Let's challenge ourselves to drinking half our body weight in ounces of water each day. Okay, so then you just click create. So what happens is once you create this, it is going to go ahead and it actually pops up on the news feed. So I don't know, this is probably going to pop up and hopefully nobody will join my event. And then what happens is you can actually start inviting people. So people that you don't invite will automatically see it because it pops up on your news feed. And then what you can do here is right here, you can invite your friends. Okay, so you can start inviting. So you can do that there. You can share your event here. So you could click that and share event. Or when you go here to this invite, if you go choose friends, you will see that I have done the Crock-Pot. I did a Crock-Pot event in the past. You know, I did like a January Jumpstart. So all of these, what happens is I can actually click on these, and all of these people that I have invited from the past, it's going to put them into that. So what happens is I can re-invite all these people. That way I'm not going through and I'm not clicking. Or maybe like I did a planks and thanks and now I'm doing like a squat challenge. So I'm like, okay, well these people were in my planks and thanks. So I know that they like to work out. I'm going to invite them again. So it's really a great way. So you would go ahead, you would select all your people and you would just click on this send events. But I'm not going to do that. And then if you need to go ahead, if you want to edit anything like that, you can do that. You can do all that right here. So again, the really important thing is you want to make sure that this is public. And then what I do is throughout the week, so maybe like say it's a Monday and then the following Monday, I'm going to go ahead and that's when our challenge is going to start. So I will post this probably like a Sunday night, because Sunday nights, as we know, are a really awesome time to really get things out there. It's a really high traffic rate for Facebook. So I would probably put this up on like a Sunday night. And then I'm going to go ahead and here, and I'd probably maybe share a brief description, and maybe like if it was a clean eating, I would share a recipe maybe on Monday morning, like maybe my breakfast recipe or some tips on clean eating. And what happens is every time that you put a post here, that's going to pop up on the newsfeed. So all these new people are going to go ahead and they'll see your event. So new people will be joining. And the other thing that you want to make sure is people friend you. So this is really how you're going to develop your list. Is that because they have to be your friend in order to add them to our challenge group. So you might have to kind of, friend people along the way. You might have to nudge people and even post in your event like, hey, don't forget to friend me so I can add you to the group, those kinds of things. And then once you get these events up and running, what happens is I just kind of end it out, and then I put everybody in from the event. I go ahead and I send them a real quick private message, something that might sound like this. hey, I'm so glad that you want to join my 5-day water challenge. I'm really excited to do this together. Can you tell me what excites you about joining me? Something really simple. I'm really excited that you reached out to me and that you want to join this group with me. Do you have any friends that might want to do this together for 5 days? Something simple that's going to get you some more referrals and really just open you up. And then what happens is throughout those 5 days, you're going to be posting, in particular for this one, maybe some motivation, some tips on how the importance of water, throughout this challenge of the 5 days, and then, you might just leave it that way. This event may never even end up going into a group because it might just be something that you're doing as a list builder on your own. We do have lots of coaches that do that. Like I said, the planks and things, it was just a planks and things challenge, or maybe like a squat challenge. And those don't ever end up going into a challenge group. They're just list builders. So as you kind of get through your hot and warm market, you'll see that they're a great way to really build that list and really start developing relationships. And then those people that start posting and really, doing everything along with you, you start just commenting like we do in the challenge group and reaching out to them and finding where their need is. So then you can invite them into your next challenge group. But the main thing is that you really want to make sure that you do, when you are planning on running an event that's going to go into a challenge group, like a 5-day group or a 7-day group or whatever it may be, that you go ahead and you do continue to populate so it shows up in your newsfeed, or even just comment on people's, that they want to join in. Just be like, great, thanks. Yeah, I'll send you more information. I'll send you a PM or something. And every time you do that, that's going to pop back up on the newsfeed. And then, like I said, their friends, once they join it, their friends will see it. And then the hope is that they'll join the event, and then their friends will join the event. So I hope that helps you guys. My challenge to each of you is we do run these, I know the Crazy Nuts, they run a free challenge group every first week, Monday of the month. We also are doing the same thing, although in Team Determination, I'm personally going to be focusing more on doing it quarterly and running the 7-day refocus group. But the 5-day events are going to be every first Monday of the month. And my challenge to you guys is to partner up, to team up, and let's hear some ideas of some events below that we want to run in May. And we are going to partner you guys up, and we're going to help you guys create an event and run your first free challenge group together. Who's excited to do this, you guys? I know that each and every single one of you can. These free groups are an awesome way to really, they're 5 days. We will be here to support you 100%, and we believe in each and every single one of you. Please post below any questions that you guys have and any ideas that you have. Let's do this.